Are all your M.2 slots full in your motherboard and you're running out of space and you can't afford to buy a bigger drive like a 4 or an 8 terabyte drive because they're ridiculous? Well, me too. Are you looking for some long-term storage but you don't want to use HDD drives? You want to use a 2.5-inch SSD drive? Well, sit back because this video is for you and we'll get right into it.
And that concludes your unboxing video. Alright, so at this point you might be wondering what's with the boxes, because if you are like me and you have any thought for the future, you will not throw boxes out, because this is my motherboard. You know what was in the motherboard box? This, which is going to be the SATA port for the communications to the SSD here. That's going to plug into this port right here. And this is how we are going to power that. So the other one was communications, and this is my PSU box, so your power supply unit. Hopefully you kept that too, because if you don't have enough room, and you should check the voltage draw on what you currently have on the zone. I'm adding a new zone, so it doesn't matter. But this is going to plug into your power supply unit, and it's going to plug one of these tabs onto that side there. So you'll have this one plugged in here, and this one plugged in here. And so what this basically is, just a quick recap, this is going to be the power to the unit, and this is going to be your communications cable. So don't throw these out when you build a PC. Keep everything, because the little things you need, you've already got them. And on that point, this is what came with my computer box. So what do I got in here? Oh, a whole bunch of screws, because what are you going to need to install this? Bunch of screws. So a word to the wise is don't throw anything out, keep all your stuff. Alright, before you get going with any upgrade that you're going to take your PC apart, you want to make sure you turn your power off, okay, and unplug. Alright, here we are on the back side of the computer. This is the tray that actually is going to hold the SSD. Now this is a little unruly because I'm going to be doing a upgrade on this build pretty soon. But where we need access to is going to be through here and right over here. So let's do that now. Okay, so in order to actually get this done, it is very hard to push on, so I actually have to remove it, go like this, which then I think maybe the smart move would be to do the same thing with this. Alright, so this is what we're looking for right here. And I'm going to put this one on the top so it'll be easier to add one. later, and I'm probably never gonna use all four of these. What's the orientation here? Okay. I guess it would make sense the click goes up. Okay, that was a pretty positive click. All right, now what you want to do is press your Windows and X key at the same time, select Disk Management, and you want to right click on New Simple Volume. Once you've done that, you want to click Next. Check your drive space here, make sure it's accurate. Once you've had time to do that, you go ahead and click Next. Next again. In the volume label, now this is where if you want to change the name of your drive, not the letter, just the name. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. It's going to take me a little longer than it should here. So of course, once you can actually come up with a name and enter one in, it might take a really long time, and if it does, don't worry, just get it right, and if you don't, you can always change it, so don't sweat it too much. Okay, click Next again. Scroll through this if you like and hit Next. Good to go. All right, let's do some testing to make sure everything's working correctly. So I'm going to open up my C drive, and I'm going to pull a image or a document out of there. So if you hit your Control and C, and you open up your new drive location and hit Control V.
Well, that's what I got for today's video, you guys. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, put a comment below, and as always, guys, be kind to each other, and I will see all of you, 401 plus of you now, in the next video. You're looking for some expanded... Are you like me and you're running out of your drive space for your... Well, what I've done is, what I did is, fuck, this sucks. Well, me too. So let's sit back and get into it, and I'll tell you what I did. Oh, that's a shitty end to that.